Bosma Enterprises is setting a positive example for the blind. It provides employment, job training, and rehabilitation training for the blind here in Indiana.
And for the very first time in its 100 years, the nonprofit's leader is blind. Tonight at 5:44, our own Rich Nye introduces the new CEO, a soldier who found a new mission after losing his sight.
We're good? Yeah, so we'll head back upstairs.
Jeff Mittman is blind, but knows exactly where he's going. Mittman takes over August 1st as CEO of Bosma Enterprises.
We're teaching people how to live independently. We're teaching people Braille. We're teaching them how to use technology. We're doing those things that will allow them to remain independent.
Bosma provides rehabilitation and workforce training, but also employs 220 people at its Northwest Side warehouse. 57% of the employees are blind or visually impaired, packing and shipping medical gloves and kits to 700 locations around the world. Mittman is the first ever CEO of the nonprofit organization that helps the blind who is blind.
I think it's most important in the example it sets for people who are not blind or visually impaired. It proves that if I can lead an organization of this size, this complexity, this scope, that there's absolutely no reason we can't do business with you and do it well.
Mittman spent 16 years in the Army after graduating from Warren Central High School. He lost his sight and most of his face to a roadside bomb in Iraq in 2005.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and of course I may not be able to see it.
WTHR profiled Mittman's recovery in a story 1 year later. He was in and out of hospitals for 5.5 years, undergoing about 40 surgeries.
I always fall back on my military training because there's always an objective or a mission in front of you. And when I was injured, my objective and my mission was to be successful despite whatever disadvantage people believe my lack of vision provides me.
Mittman believes ultimate success would put him out of a job.
Well, I hope someday in the future that there's really no need for an organization like Bosma Enterprises, because people who are blind or visually impaired are actually accepted into the work environment, to the community. They have the same employment opportunities that everybody else does.
People who are blind or visually impaired have a 70% unemployment rate. But Mittman says he's proof that they can be successful at any level in many workplaces. And Mittman says he's driven and has always been driven by his responsibility to take care of his wife and 2 daughters, and that never changed after he lost his sight.
We congratulate him and thank him for his service, certainly, and it's amazing to see how far he's come since we began covering him years ago.
I did not remember that story even though I was here, and he told me about it, and I looked up that video today. Just incredible where he's come.
He is such an inspiration for all of us.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.